I've taken all my tree skirts down the other day, and I washed all of those. See, here's tree skirt. So anyway, getting ready to go upstairs, get dressed, and then I'm going in that dining room and take the nutcrackers down. In addition to taking all the Christmas from upstairs in my room in the hallway, I was able to bring my chair. Well, I'll show you all that, but I was able to move the furniture, and I took down my elves and my Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and I took my big nutcracker and that one downstairs too. So we will begin here because this won't take long. We just have to disassemble that, take all the nutcrackers. Of course, the tree will stay there till tomorrow, but and after we're done here, then we'll begin with, you know, like the Father Christmases, the Nativity, that sort of thing. And I have to wait until Adam is off next Monday to take all this down, unless Harry decides to get up on the ladder, because I won't get up there, it's too high. And Adam's the one that put all those snowflakes up. I started them, but it was too high for me, so he finished it. So he's back at work for the rest of the week, so I will have to wait on that till he's off. So I've got to go get dressed. But look, there's my chairs back in its place, and I have to take these downstairs with me before I forget too. But I vacuumed yesterday, and all of that's back to normal. All of that is back to normal, and I even came in here and got all of this back to normal as well. So a friend of mine, her name is Jen, she sent this to me. I got this yesterday, and I decided to bring it up here. It's a nice gift basket with like mixed nuts and gourmet pretzels, all kinds of things in there. And I thought, when I'm doing up things here in my office, I can have little snacks. So anyway, so yeah, only thing up here that still has Christmas is that, but I leave that lighted garland up through the winter months. And I was surprised. I was waiting for the day that I got my little handy dandy remote here and turned on those lights, and they wouldn't come on. Because in the beginning of the season, if I know I have to take garlands apart and put them all, you know, put new lights on, put them back together, that's one thing. But I dread in the middle of Christmas season, and it's happened a couple different times, where, you know, because you keep using lights, and you burn them for a long time, and I burn that even through the winter months. And I think the last time I changed that was a couple Christmases ago. So I was waiting for it to burn out, and it didn't. But it probably is going to give out on me next year. So I'm definitely going to have to do that straight away. I'm not even going to chance it. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it all apart and put that back together, because who likes their Christmas lights going out in the middle of the season? And my Christmas tree that I kept over there, it was actually Sunday or Monday, I went and I plugged my tree in, and the top lights were burnt out, and the bottom part were really, really bright, which means they were getting ready to blow too. So, and I didn't bother changing those because, you know, I knew I was taking everything down. But I will definitely have to do that the beginning of next year. And my Christmas tree that I leave in there, I think this is the third Christmas that I've had those lights on. And that Christmas tree, I usually leave that Christmas tree, seriously, all the way up until June, because I just like looking at it, and it brightens the room even at night. And instead of having my little, I have a little lamp right there that I use like a night light, so it's not so dark, you know, when we go in there at night. So I would just leave my tree up. Matter of fact, when I was taking my tree down yesterday, Brian was the one that carried it down for me. He goes, don't you usually leave this up all year? I said, I think I left it up once or twice all year, but I would only burn the lights until, you know, June. And I said, and then I just got in the habit of just taking it down every June. But I took it down this year right now. So I'm going to have to change those lights out too. And I have to remember because like the lights above my door, that's been 2 Christmases now that I've had all of those lights. And I'm going to have to replace those next year too. Because I would hate for, see, because once you decorate everything and if the lights go out mid-season, you don't want to take all that stuff down to redo it. That's why, like with my Christmas trees, I just buy new lights every year. Because one year that happened to me. It had been a few different Christmases where I used the same lights, and in the middle of the season, the lights went out. And I was debating, what should I do? But I was like only halfway through the Christmas season, so I wasn't going to go all the rest of the season without my tree. And I think that was when I only had 1 tree. But anyway, I had to take everything off. And it was a live tree too. And you know how live trees, the older that they get, they begin to dry out and the needles get real pinchy. And so I had to pull those lights out with the pinchy needles and string them back up with new lights and redecorate my tree. And I learned after that, it's best to just replace all the lights. So I do that for my trees because I let them burn longer than like the garlands are burning. And like this tree, it only comes on like at 5:30 till about 11 o'clock. But like I said, I let it go for many months. So it's probably at the end of its life with those lights. So I need to get a lot of lights as soon as Christmas lights come back out next October or September, whenever. So I'll have to get a lot of lights. So Adam just came home from work. I told you he's been sick the last couple days. He went to work because he said he was feeling a little bit better. But he said by the time he got to work and he was moving around, he didn't feel good. So he came home. So, all right. Remember I told you guys how much I really like this? And I ordered 4 of them. Well, my box came yesterday when Jen's box came with her little gift basket. And let me show you what I did. I don't know how I did this. So there's all my soaps, and those are the things that I showed you that Brian had gotten me. The lotions and the soaps. But anyway, so I ordered this pack of the hand sanitizers. I might get more of those. But I ordered 4 of those. They're the hand lotions. And you see how much smaller they are. So I have 1 in my purse. I have 1 downstairs in my bathroom for right now. And these are my other 2 extras. But I've got to go downstairs. And my video that you'll be seeing yesterday, my pantry video, I've got to get that uploaded to YouTube. It's saving right now. I edited it. And then I got to go online to Bath and Body Works. Progress in the dining room. So, after this weekend, whatever's left of these Christmas cookies, because they've been sitting out for a while, I mean, they're still good, but we need to begin a diet. I'm going to throw the rest of this away. Shouldn't be that much. And the rest I already put in the freezer the end of last week. Why aren't you closing? I have to use 2 hands. But, so, anyway, later that's coming down. When I take the garlands down, and we'll take that tree down tomorrow. So, here's in here. And then over here, we've got all of our Santas, everything down. This is coming down today. And then I'll have to move the furniture back. So the goal here is we're taking a coffee break. We're going to take all the nativity and things down in the kitchen. We're going to come and take this down. Then I'm going with the Pledge and the Windex and clean all the furniture, vacuum, move furniture back to place, and little knick-knack things wherever they go get those, put those away, and then that comes down tomorrow, that tomorrow, and the family room tree now started. Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2015, and it's 8/24. I actually stayed up till New Year's this year. Usually every year I'm sleeping, but I made it this year. So, I did a few things last night. That's my coffee that you hear back there making that gurgling noise. We cleaned and took some decorations down, and I quit about 5:30ish. And then last night, while I was just still wide awake, I went and did a few things. Like, I got my birds out that I keep over here and over there. And every year I always have to try to remember where I put a thing or two. And one of the things that I was trying to think last night, where in the world did I put my flowers that are usually right there? I don't know. I looked all down in the basement where I put things. I'm going to look up in my daughter's room. I think I might have it up there because I had a lamp up there on her dresser. You want to go outside? Good girl, Ellie. So, everything's all back to normal up here too. I'll plug it in for you. I don't have my firefly lights up yet. And the reason why I don't is because I usually wait till spring, summer to put them on, because, you know, as it gets dark earlier, see, I'll turn these lights on like at 4:30. And real cloudy, snowy days or whatever, when it's real dark, see, I'll turn them on because it gets dark here in the house. And when I have the firefly lights on, you know, it's going to burn those lights out. And I looked at Lowe's this last summer to see if they had any more of them, because that's where I got them a couple years ago. They didn't have any. So when I went to put those up yesterday, I was like, nope, I better not do this. So the lights that are on, really, you could see the glowing on the ceiling. The lights that I had up there were the lights that I have behind all the greenery. I've showed you that before. That's how I get my lighting up there. They're just the regular Christmas lights, and I put them all behind the greenery where you can't see it. Now you can see them there because I have to go get my 6-foot ladder to fix that. So I haven't done that yet. So anyway, one thing I did do that's different is the owl that Melissa made me, my friend Melissa, and I had it over there. I have it up there, and I put a light in that. And the living room is all back to normal. Ta-da! This will be back to normal when I get that down and that down. And that garland I might leave up during the winter and take it down when I take the mantle garland down. And then we just have the tree there in the dining room and the foyer here. But the nativity's gone. Oh, I won't film you. I'll wait till you're out. But the nativity's gone. I gotta put my picture back in my bedroom. And then we have all of this down. And I put my grandson's little crib there. Aha! I found my flowers over there. See, remember I showed you, I said, where are those flowers? They were in this box. This is my family room tree box, and now I need to take this in here and start taking down the Christmas decorations on this tree. And that's how it began. I think this was the first Christmas tree I put up, because my family room Christmas tree is the first that I put up every year. So now we just have to take down the lights. Then no, get back over here. Ellie, come here. Can you sit? Girlie, sit. Lacey's sitting. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl, Ellie. Girlies, you gonna sit? Are you gonna sit? Chloe, why do you keep following me? Well, Ellie, that was a good girl. You sat down.